So I ran across this court case the other day that really exemplifies how relying on your business for retirement could actually cost you a fortune. The story begins with Ronald Martinez, the president and CEO of a firearm silencer manufacturer. Shortly after acquiring a majority stake in the business in 2015, a potential buyer reached out, and their offer simply couldn't be matched. $10 million in cash and an additional $17 million in installments over the course of 3 years. All the buyer had to do was meet the reasonable sales target of at least $36 million they presented to Ronald. But there was one problem. It was a hoax. For instance, they presented 80% revenue growth in 2019. In reality, they had estimated an 80% decrease. So 41 days after the closing, Ronald was fired to void the contract. Not that it mattered much anyways. After the 3 years passed, the company only grossed 7 million, far below the 36 million minimum they promised. So our friend Ronald got nothing. The thing is, you could end up just like Ronald. Many owners go their whole career saying their business is their 401k, only to be stabbed in the back after selling. So, in this video, I will tell you why betting on your business exit for retirement could leave you broke in the future, as well as the strategies you need to learn to retire with confidence. If that sounds good, you can apply for a retirement needs analysis from me using the link in the description. Most business owners share the same thought process, namely, my business is my retirement. All you need to do is find the right buyer. Someone who not only sees value in your business, but sees value in you as an entrepreneur. Luck would so have it that they magically show up on your doorstep one day, and the two of you negotiate a deal. You close quickly, but not without securing yourself a passive income stream for sitting on the board or agreeing to some creative financing mechanism. But this simply isn't realistic. Ronald's betrayal exemplifies the rule, not the exception. That situation he was in, the contingent profit share of sorts, is called an earnout. 60% of earnouts never distribute a dime. Of the ones that do, the median payout is less than half of what the seller and the buyer agreed on. You can't rely on someone else to retire you. You've built a business to be independent. So why is your exit plan banking on becoming dependent? That's not the person you are. The most successful owners understand this long before selling. They don't haggle the hardest. They need the deal the least. When negotiations start, they show up in a position of power. That's how they close and retire with confidence. Family business coach Jonathan Goldhill once noted that 3/4 of business owners regret selling just 1 year after exiting. The question is, how do you become the 25%? My mission is to support owners who are serious about retiring from a position of strength rather than necessity. And the secret to achieving this is so simple: liquidity. Most owners have the majority of their net worth tied up in their business. To access that capital, you have a few choices. You could borrow against your business from a bank, but adding liabilities to your balance sheet won't help you retire. You could sell the business, except we already established that you can't hand your financial future over to some unicorn of a buyer. So instead, trust yourself. Transform your business's gains into your personal gains. This is the sort of stuff your CPA would love to set up for you. An example: if you're paying yourself a salary, you might be tempted to take as small a paycheck as possible. That way, you pay fewer income taxes. But that also lowers your maximum 401k contribution. Therefore, more liquidity for yourself today can mean more liquidity come retirement. This is salary optimization. An accountant helps you find the sweet spot where you can earn more while saving more as tax efficiently as possible. But salary optimization is just the first of two ideas I want to share with you. Now, a question. Have you ever leveraged your closest business relationships to create liquidity for yourself? Because that's the exact sort of thing I specialize in. Let's say your vice president is next in line to run your company. If something were to happen to them, your and your business's livelihood would be at risk. This is what we call an insurable interest. You have the right to protect yourself in case your VP suffers death, disability, or illness. What I do as an insurance broker is find opportunities for you to leverage insurable interest within your business to acquire permanent life insurance policies. Permanent policies have a cash value or equity component. This cash value grows tax deferred indefinitely and can usually be accessed for any reason tax free. In other words, you can build business equity while building life insurance equity. Combine that with salary optimization from earlier. Now you're turbocharging your retirement plan. Working with professionals who can help you find the most tax efficient way to save is one of the simplest paths to financial independence. You'll have options, but before you can take advantage of them, you have to sort out where your insurable interests are. For help with that, apply for a needs analysis in the description. There's a link waiting for you there. But these two strategies I laid out will become your springboard. When you exit, you won't be desperate. You'll have liquidity in more places than one. Your business serves to supplement your retirement, not be your retirement. That's how you set yourself up for post exit success. But before you maximize your insurable interest, you should learn how life insurance can increase your retirement income up to 62%. Click the video right here on the screen for the full breakdown.